This is Ayat Noor. He's talking about Ayat Noor, that is Allahu Noorus Samawati wal Arz. He says this parable, or I don't understand anything of this parable. If Huzur kindly elaborates on it.
Read first.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Allahu Noorus Samawati wal Ard. Masalu Noorihi kamishkatin fiha misbah. Al-misbahu fi zujajatin. Az-zujajatu ka'annaha kawkabun durriyun yuqadu min shajaratin mubarakatin zaytunatin la sharqiyatin wala gharbiyya yakadu zaytuha yudhi'u walau lam tamsashu nar Noorun ala Noor yahdillahu li-noorihi man yasha wa yadribullahu al-amthala lin-nasi wallahu bikulli shay'in alim. The translation is, Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. The similitude of His light is as a lustrous niche wherein is a lamp. The lamp is in a glass, and the glass is as it were a glittering star. It is lit from a blessed tree, an olive, neither of the east nor of the west, whose oil would well nigh glow forth, even though fire touched it not. Light upon light, Allah guides to His light whomsoever He wills, and Allah sets forth parables to men, and Allah knows all things full well.
Again, fi.
Yeah.
Again hai na fi.
Yeah, yes. Fi buyutin azin Allahu an turfa wa yuzkara fiha ismuhu yusabbihu lahu fiha bil ghuduwwi wal asal rijalun la tulhihim tijaratun wala bay'un an zikrillahi wa iqamis salati wa ita'iz zakati yakhafuna yawman tatakallabu fihi al-qulubu wal absar.
Translation.
The translation 24, 37, 24.
These are two connected verses, and they'll help you understand each other. Help you understand the points you have raised.
The translation of these two verses is, this light is now lit in houses with regard to which Allah has ordained that they be exalted and that His name be remembered in them. Glorify Him therein in the mornings and the evenings. Men who neither trade nor commerce makes oblivious of the remembrance of Allah, and the observance of prayer and the giving of the zakat. They fear a day in which hearts and eyes will be agitated.
Now, you want to translate it into Bangla? Then why don't you?
All right.
Yes. Now I turn to your question. This is one of the most difficult verses of the Quran, which need explanations on many counts. First of all, how can God's similitude be expressed in the form of a star? God is the creator of heavens and earth and suns and moon and stars and everything. So here it is mentioned as star. The Noor is like that of a star. Secondly, you should remember that at the same time the Holy Quran says that He gives a similitude as an example, but it does not apply literally. So this should be remembered. It is only a similitude to make people understand. Now the important point about this, which is to be understood, is that Ahmad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the Noor of Allah. The light of Allah was Rasulullah sallam. And elsewhere in the Quran he is also referred to as Noor. So in fact, God's Noor is Allah, but only a similitude. He was not a God, but his light was such as was about to be inflamed into was about to turn into a flame, even if light from heaven had not descended. This means that Ahmad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's heart and nature was that of Noor, light. Even if God had not blessed him with his ilham, he was ready to direct the world to the oneness of God, because that light was within him, and he wanted to express that light so much that even if God had not descended his ilham upon him, he would have started preaching the oneness of God and everything about it. So that shows the great station of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Even before ilham, he was a man who believed in the unity of Allah. But when ilham descended upon him from heaven, then he was turned into a light upon which another light had descended. So he glowed forth like no one else ever did. So these are the fundamental things which should be remembered about these verses. Now, the proof of this is that he conveyed that quality of light to others as well who came close to him, because light shines upon those who receive it. So his companions are certainly mentioned, that he is found in the houses of those companions whose houses Allah has decided that they should be exalted. So when the light is exalted like a star, it covers a much larger area than the light is in the ground. So if the houses are exalted, that means their light will be shed far and wide. This is the meaning of that. And this light will not remain confined to Ahmad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but he will turn the houses of his companions into places of light as well. So this is a long similitude which is being expressed. So unfortunately, because of the shortage of time, I can't take more time of yours to explain, but I hope the central features of this similitude would have been dawned upon you. Right? You understand English all right? Yes. So he'll explain further. That whose houses, those companions whose houses God had decided to elevate. So if the light is raised like a star, it falls and brightens much larger areas. So that was because the companions of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam were to carry the same light aloft and to illuminate the people to come later on. So this is a beautiful similitude which is full of deep similes and has to be understood with great application of mind.
So here was described that the lamp is inside a round glass container. So
Inside
a glass container.
glass
Inside
container,
a round glass container.
because of the glass doesn't hold the light in, so it spreads light all sides. In the glass, if you put something in glass, it spreads the light to all sides. And if it is in the glass, then no one can extinguish it with his like they say breath of mouth.
يريدون ليطفئوا نور الله
Nurullahi bi afwahihim. There is another verse to help you understand this. they want to extinguish the light of Allah with their breaths, but Allah will not let them do it. So if the light is contained from all sides in a glass, the breaths cannot harm the light in any way.
Yes.
Got it? Now you follow this? That's right. Alhamdulillah. And now there is no time for any other question left. You three of you have mainly occupied the whole time, because I understand perhaps Bashir has prepared some mystery for you as well. Has he? Find out. We should like to turn to all of you later on, but not this time. Huh? Bangladeshi questions are very profound, I must say. And it takes much longer to explain these things. Right? So you are holding your questions, and he's also holding his questions next time. Huh? I'm listening to old cassettes in which you take the most prominent part in singing various songs of Badul Alim, of this and that. And people, my family members, say, oh, look at Shaukat has come, Shaukat has come, Shaukat. But everywhere, right? You have imprinted yourself upon history now. You cannot be deleted from it. The future of Ahmadiyyat will continue to feast their eyes on MTA. And they'll always see Shaukat and hear Shaukat. MashaAllah. Eh? You've been eternalized in a way. Right, Mithai? Good. That's fine. This is your mishti. This is yours. Yes, you can help. Take it. Small mishti, but only for the sake of Banglas. They are so fond of mishti. I remember that. I had the mishti pressed into me the hard way. हो गया जी? आपने ले लिया अपने लिए? मैं लेता हूँ, अभी लेता हूँ। जज़ाकल्लाह। अच्छा, अब बाकियों को भी दिलवा दें बाहर अगर हैं कोई, हैं? तुमने अभी नहीं लिया? अच्छा अच्छा, उनको भी दिलवा दें, ठीक है? अब नगमे का तो वक्त नहीं रहा हैं? फिर अगर कल बातें 2 शेर पढ़ने तो पढ़ दो भी, हर वक्त तैयार रहती है शेरों के लिए। अभी हैं 2-4 मिनट अभी हैं। हाँ।
इस्लाम से ना भागो, राहे हुदा यही है, ऐ सुनने वालो जागो, शम्सो ज़ुहा यही है, इस्लाम से ना भागो, राहे खुदा यही है, ऐ सुनने वालो जागो, शम्सो ज़ुहा यही है, मुझ کو قسم خدا کی جس نے ہمیں بنایا، اب آسمان کے نیچے دین خدا یہی ہے، اب آسمان کے نیچے دین خدا یہی ہے۔
جزاکم اللہ۔ اور ایک اور چلو، ہاں۔
اسلام کی سچائی ثابت ہے جیسے سورج، پر دیکھتے نہیں ہے دشمن بلا یہی ہے، پر دیکھتے نہیں ہے دشمن بلا یہی ہے۔
جزاکم اللہ، بہت اچھی آواز ہے، میلوڈیس وائس ہے، ڈونٹ یو ایگری؟ You do, yeah? And what about this boy? Whose son is he? آپ کا سن؟ اچھا، ماشاء اللہ. His new face, that's why I'm asking. How many children have you got?
5 children.
5. So you have brought only one?
2 یہاں چھوٹا اور 2 بنگلہ میں۔
اچھا، ٹھیک ٹھیک۔
انشاءاللہ اللہ
ہماری باری پھر آئے گی اگلے سال، نہ اگلے سال نہیں، اگلے ہفتے، ٹھیک ہے؟ السلام علیکم، تمہاری بھی ٹھیک ہے؟ السلام علیکم۔